Right now, Minnesota has the power to remove guns from people who could be a risk to themselves or others. The so-called red flag law kicked in today. WCCO's David Schuman explains how it works.
If a Minnesotan poses a significant threat, a judge can now temporarily stop them from having a gun. These legal orders are called extreme risk protection orders.
We would have to have evidence that this person is a risk to themselves or others, compelling evidence. Within 24 hours, those firearms can be seized with warrant.
Not everyone can ask a judge to do this. The request that someone lose their access to guns can only come from a family or household member, or a chief law enforcement officer or city or county attorney. The Department of Public Safety's website says extreme risk protection orders are a proven way to intervene before an incident of gun violence, such as a firearm suicide or mass shooting occurs, and takes more lives. There are two kinds of orders a judge can grant. A long-term order lasts up to a year and only comes after a hearing where the person in question can dispute that they're a risk. An emergency order goes into effect immediately without a hearing and lasts for 2 weeks. Emergency orders have their critics.
None of us want anybody who should not be in possession of a firearm to possess one. I mean, that's clearly in the best interest of everybody. But we want to make sure that it is done with due process. We are a country of laws, and we want to make sure that those laws are followed. And there's the tension, right? There's going to be the tension between public safety and individual rights, and that's where the argument comes in.
Minnesota joins 20 other states and Washington, D.C. in having these red flag laws, as they're commonly known. David Schuman, WCCO News.
Gun safety advocates in Minnesota had pushed for these red flag laws in Minnesota for a long time, hoping they'll make our communities safer.